Hello. Good morning, Tien. Hello.
Hello,
Good morning.
good morning.
Okay, are you done eating your breakfast?
Yes,
Okay, that's
yes,
so today, Tien, we will have our new lesson, and this is topic 3. It is here. Uh, can you see the screen?
yes,
Yes, it is topic 3, a day in a life. Okay, so every day we have different kinds of things to do. So in this lesson, we will know how do we do it usually. So we have here the words that you are going to learn. Uh, a day in a life. Work with a partner, but it's okay because you don't have partner. Can you see these words then? Always, hardly ever, sometimes, usually, and often. So
yes,
these words are adverbs of frequency. Adverbs, they are called the adverbs of frequency. So for example, I always get up early in the morning. I always eat my breakfast. I hardly ever dance. Or I sometimes eat vegetable. Okay, it depends upon you. What are the things that you do every day? So you can use this helpful adverb of frequency will help you to make your sentence. How do you usually do exercise? Okay, so I always do workout every day. Or I hardly ever do workout. So we have here below 10. Wait for a while. Okay, we have example. These are some activities: read reports, leave work at 3 a.m., make business decision. These are just example, Tian, because we know that you are not already working. You are still a student. But these phrases here are just examples, okay? So these are just examples so that you can use the following adverb of frequency here above. So you can, like, for example, I will give first. Uh, I always, I use the adverb of frequency always. Adverb of frequency, I will use in a sentence always. And I use what kind of activity I will use? I will use the activity get up late. So this is now the sentence. I always get up late. That's it. I always get up late. Now, Tien, can you get example of adverb of frequency? It depends upon you. Which adverb of frequency do you like? Is it always, hardly ever, sometimes, usually, often, or never? So you can choose, and also choose activity below to make your own sentence. Choose yours.
oh,
What? What
mm,
do, what do you like to choose? Choose first the adverb of frequency you want to use in a sentence. What do you like? Never, always, hardly ever, sometimes, usually, or often. These are adverb of frequency. Adverb of frequency. Okay, which do you like to use?
uh,
You can okay, okay. I sometimes get ready to work in the morning. Wow, very good. Okay, correct. Correct, Tien. That's correct. So always don't forget the period. Okay, correct, correct, correct. Yeah. Okay, what else, Tien? This sentence is very good. What else?
Um,
You can write.
say you
Yeah.
can you see below?
Okay,
Uh,
okay, okay. I will drag below.
three. Mm. Miss Jen, I write.
Okay. I often read reports. Very good. Okay, correct then. Wow, you are now very good at writing. You write. I appreciate the letter I hear. You write it into capital letter. Okay, that's correct. Very smart. Okay, you are a quick learner, Tian. I really appreciate your sentence. This is a very good sentence. I often read reports. Okay, wow. So that's correct. Now, let's try to proceed to this one, letter B. Tell your partner which things from activity two you do. Okay, so are there things here? Are there activities here, Tian, that you do? What activities do you do here? Do you read
Mm,
reports, live work at what do you do?
uh, report. Uh,
Read
get,
reports.
get a plate.
Oh, get up late. What time do you usually get up, Tien?
What? Can you
What
repeat?
what time do you get up?
Uh, in the morning,
Yeah,
I get up at 8 8 a.m.
8 a.m. Okay. How about in the evening? Uh, when do you what time do you go to sleep in the evening?
Last night sleep early.
Last night.
8:30. 8:30.
8:30. Okay, how about last night? Yes. Okay, but how do you usually, I mean, what time do you usually go to sleep? Usually
12.
12.
12.
Oh no, what are you doing? Are- what do you do?
I often read webtoon at night.
Mm.
And last night I didn't read webtoon, so I go to sleep early.
Oh, okay. So, what did you read?
Webtoon, uh
What's that?
Korean
A story?
uh,
Ah,
comic
comic,
comic.
comic
Yeah,
story. It's all about what? Love
love story.
story? Love stories?
Yes,
uh, okay, okay. So is it, are you reading Vietnamese webtoon? What, how do you say that word? Webtoons? Can you
yes.
write? Can you write? Can you write this?
Okay, okay.
I get nothing. Webtoon. Oh,
Yeah,
okay. Are you reading English webtoon or Vietnamese?
is a miss. Miss.
Okay, Vietnamese. You know, if you are fan of reading Tien, you can try to read English. You know,
Yeah.
it's better for you to read English then you can learn more terms, different terms of words, unfamiliar terms or unfamiliar words. Then, if you don't know what is the meaning, you can search it into the internet. Then you will translate to Vietnamese so that you will know. You can use that in your English speaking skills or writing. Okay. All right. So that's the reason why you sleep 12 o'clock in the evening because of webtoon reading. Ah, okay. So it's your hobby, Tien, to read. Read. You are reading on phone, using phone?
Uh, Using phone? Yes, I using phone.
Oh, yes. You are using phone while reading webtoon.
No, no, I use my iPad to read webtoon.
Your iPad. Okay, Tien. So that's good. Now let's go. Tell the class about your partner's answer. Okay, so you don't need. So it means that you already get we have here the activity you do read reports and get up late and you give already your own answer. I often read reports. I sometimes get ready to work in the morning. It's your example. And I give also an example a while ago about I always get up late. It's okay, Dian. So we can now proceed to another page. So here is it. A day in the life of a DJ. So you know the meaning of DJ, Tian. When we say
Yeah.
DJ, it's a disc jockey. That is the meaning. DJ, disc jockey. They do some sounds, or they are fond of making sounds or music. Can you see? Can you hear those remix music? So disc jockey are responsible to do that. Now, let's go to here. A day in in the life of a DJ. So we ask DJ Damien to tell us about. Can you read? Can you read? Can you read, Tien? We ask DJ Damien.
Yes. We asked DJ the man to tell us about a typical day in his life.
I leave work.
I leave work at 3 or 4 in the morning, so
Never or usually.
um,
I leave work.
I usually get up late. Uh,
Very good.
I I always have a good breakfast because I think breakfast is important. I almost always have toast, uh, cereal,
Cereal.
fruit, cereal, cereal, fruit, and
Yogurt.
yogurt, yogurt. But but I sometimes make a big bacon sandwich because I just love bacon. After breakfast, I look at my emails and then I go into town and look around the music shops. It's a good thing to do because I can often find interesting records and CDs that I can use when I play. Never have lunch because I'm hardly ever hungry in the afternoon, but I Sometimes meet my accountant and have a business lunch with him in a cafe.
In I get ready. I get
Uh,
ready.
I get ready for work at about 5 o'clock in the evening, and I have a shower, dress, and back my records, CDs, and headphones. I go around to a friend's house, have a beer, and practice for 2 hours. Then we get something to eat in a restaurant. I love foreign food, so we often have a curry or Chinese food or something like that. When I get to the club, I check who the other DJs are and see who is the on the list. Uh, guest list. The club opens at 11, but I don't play until about 2 because I'm quite popular now. The popular DJs uh, always always play
Late
at play late um,
at the
at
end.
the end of the night. Almost on the DJs go to an after club party, so I don't. I'm quite out now. I'm 26, but I'm almost 27. My birthday is next month, so I often just go home. I never just go.
So I never just go home. Okay, so
Mm.
we have here a day in the life of a DJ. So we have here the grammar, adverbs of frequency, and almost. We asked DJ Damien to tell us about a typical day in his life. I leave work at 3 or 4 in the morning, so I usually get up late. I usually or never.
Mm, usually,
Okay, usually get up late. Wait. I leave work at 3 or 4 in the morning. Oh,
oh,
so I never.
yeah, I never.
Yeah, I never get up late. I always or hardly ever have I always wait because I think
Or,
I always I
yeah,
always have a good breakfast because I think breakfast is important. I almost always have toast, cereal, fruit, and yogurt, but I never make a big bacon sandwich because I sometimes,
yeah,
but I sometimes make a big bacon sandwich because I just love bacon. After breakfast, I look at my emails and then I go into town and look around the music shops. It's a good thing to do because I often, I often, I often find interesting records and CDs that I can use when I play. Wait. Uh, I almost never have lunch because I hardly ever or I almost never have lunch because I'm
however,
hardly ever hungry in the afternoon. But I
sometimes
I sometimes meet my accountant and have a business lunch with him in a cafe. Okay, so let's go to the next one. I get ready for work at about 5 o'clock in the evening. I have a shower, dress, and pack my records, CDs, and headphones. I go around to a friend's house, have a beer, and practice for 2 hours. Then we get something to eat in a restaurant. I love foreign food, so we
often,
we often have a curry. Oh, I like chicken curry. Do you like chicken curry, Tien?
yes,
Yes, I really like that. And it smells so good. Okay. So, or something like that. When I get to the club, I check who other DJs are and see who is on the guest list. The club opens at 11, but I don't play until about 2 because I'm quite popular now. The popular DJs always
Uh, always.
play late. At the end of night, almost the DJs go to an after club party. But I don't. But I don't. I'm quite old now. I'm 26, but I'm almost 27. My birthday is next month, so I never or often just go home. I
Uh, never.
I never, yeah. So I never just go home because he is so busy for being a DJ. That is his job. Okay, so can you see this? The following yellow highlighted: almost always, almost never, almost all, almost, almost, almost. Yeah. So the adverb of frequency used here are almost. And let's
Um,
go. Yeah. Work with a partner, read the article again, and underline the correct options. So Damien finishes work in the morning. True or false? It's true. Damien always has toast, cereal, fruit, and yogurt for breakfast.
true.
That's true. Damien hardly ever has lunch.
True.
Yes. Not all the DJs go to a party after the club. Not all.
Uh, can I read again
Yeah, yeah.
paragraph?
Yeah, yeah. You can read. Almost all. At the end of the night, almost all the DJs go to after the club party. So
True.
it's
True.
number 4.
Uh,
Not all the DJs go.
false.
It's
False.
false. Yeah. Number 5. Damian is 27 years old.
Uh, false.
False. He is just almost 27. He is
Yes.
26, almost 27. Now, find the highlighted words in the article and read the sentences they are in. Like, for example, almost always. What's S? Have Does each pair of words below have the same or different? The meaning of S is the same. The meaning of
Uh,
D is different. Almost
yes.
never, hardly ever. It's same or different. They are the same meaning or different.
Different.
Almost never. Hardly. Yes, they are different. So when we say almost never, you do it, but it's not usually. Hardly ever you don't do it. Hardly
Yes.
ever you never do that. But when we say almost never, you do it, but sometimes only. Number 3, almost all and all. Same or different?
Um, same.
Okay, they are same. Almost all. Number 4, almost 27 and 27. Same or different?
Different.
They are different. Okay. So you are not exactly 27. You are just almost 27, but actually you are 26. DJ Damian is 26, not yet
Yeah.
27. And next is 27. You are exactly at the age of 27. All right. Uh, let's go here. Okay. So language focus. We call words like never, hardly ever, sometimes, often, usually, and always adverb of frequency. So like what I've told you a while ago, Tien, they are all adverb of frequency. We use them to talk about how common it is for us to do something. Like for example, I wake up early. I always wake up early in the morning. I wash clothes sometimes. Those are example. Or Do we have here example? Can you read? I'm always hungry. Can you read? I'm always hungry in the
Uh, I'm
afternoon.
always hungry in the afternoon.
They
Uh,
aren't.
they aren't they aren't usually tired in the morning. I sometimes make a big bacon sandwich. He doesn't usually eat lunch.
He doesn't usually eat lunch. Okay, very good. So these are example. We adverbs of frequency usually go after the be verb. Okay, like for
Yeah,
example, this is the be verb
uh,
here. Always
yeah,
is our be verb. What is the be verb here? In front of the main verb. Okay, when we say be verb like hungry, they aren't usually. Wait. Be verb example I was where, those are be verb. But this is just an instruction. Adverbs of frequency usually go after the be verb, but in front of other main verbs. So this is the main verb, hungry. Main verb, tired, aren't usually. Big bacon sandwich. Make is the verb. And this is our adverb of frequency. Eat is our main verbs. Eat.
yeah,
When we say main verbs, we do it, we put an action to the word. This word is an action word. We have usually, it usually. And for questions and short answers, when does he usually finish work? We use the when, what, uh, when does he. We use does always if we are talking about the subject singular. Does for singular subject. Does singular. Does for singular subject or pronoun. Or we use singular pronoun. Like for example, he, she does, he does. But when we use
yeah,
do for, we use do for plural. Plural subject. Plural subject or plural noun or plural pronoun. Plural subject or pronoun. Like for example, they do. These are example. They do. We
yeah,
do. You is also you and I. You do and I do. Even though you looks like singular, but you can be singular and it can be plural. That's why the partner of that is you do. I is also can be singular, but I is singular, but the partner of that is always do.
yeah.
I do. Now we have here, when does he usually finish work? What do you usually have for breakfast? When are you usually here? Do you ever work late? You can answer, yes, sometimes I often got late, or yes, sometimes I got late. Or you can answer too, no, never. This is a question and short answer using adverb of frequency. Tien. We have another also here. The meaning of almost never. Almost never, not never, but very close. Okay? Almost never. Almost all. Not all, but very close. Maybe 99%. Almost no one. Not no one, but very close. Maybe one or two people only are there. Almost no one. When I go to school, uh, uh, almost no one people are there. It means there are one or two people at school. Almost
Yeah.
27. It's less than 27. So it means 26. Maybe his birthday is next month. For example, Tian, my birthday is on September and now August. I am now 24, but next month is my birthday, almost 25. That's it.
Yeah.
Okay, next, I almost always have breakfast. She almost never eats meal, but sometimes she has a bacon sandwich. Almost everyone went for a drink after work, but I went home. He almost every time. He won almost every time. We played 10 games and I beat him only once. There were almost 30 people at the party. Oh, when we say almost 30 people, it's either 27 or 28, but not exactly 30. You are just estimating or guessing how many people at the party. Maybe 27 or 28. So be careful. We don't usually follow almost with a noun. We have also here, almost people in my office are American. No, it's wrong. It should be almost all people. We don't use almost if the next word is a noun. See? People is a noun. We can use almost if the next word is adverb of frequency. Almost always, almost never, but don't use almost next. The word is noun. Almost people, almost children. No, 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 no. Almost all the children or almost all the people. You always put all the before the noun. You don't need to say it directly. Almost people, almost children, wrong grammar. Almost all the people, almost all the children. Or you can say here, it's good, almost everyone. It's okay. As long as everyone is not a noun. Almost everyone, it's also an adverb of frequency. Almost everyone in my office is American. Now, Tian, let's try to practice. Here, can you arrange the word? Number one, it's almost 5 o'clock. How about number two?
She's usually uh she's usually tired in the morning.
Very good. She's usually tired in the morning. Correct. Number two,
I almost watch TV. I almost never watch TV.
I
Almost never watch TV.
I almost never. Yes, very good. I almost. See, we have the almost and the adverb of frequency never. I almost never watch TV. Okay. And number four.
Uh,
Often.
we almost we almost always work work late in our office.
Yeah, we almost always
Work
work late.
late in our office.
Yeah, in our office. Very good, Tien. And number five,
Uh, Tim isn't often late meeting.
Tim isn't often.
Often late for meetings.
Tim isn't often late for
Meeting.
meetings. Okay, correct. And number seven.
I ever go on. I hardly ever go on business trips.
Okay, correct. I hardly
Ever
ever go,
on business trips.
yes, on business trips. Correct. Number eight, 10.
Uh, where where do you usually buy food?
I mean number seven. Where do usually
You usually buy food.
buy food? Correct. Oh, sorry. The question mark. Okay, next. Number eight.
Uh, You are ever late. You are ever late for work.
You
You are never ever late for work.
you you are ever
Yes.
late for work. Okay,
Yes.
correct. So that's great, Tian. Okay, let me see here. Uh, okay. So these are examples. Okay, so Tien, we don't need to have this one because sounding natural, it's already listening. This is your homework. This is the part for your homework. Okay, the last page, sounding. It's listening part. Okay, so that's all for this morning, Tien. So thank you again. See you again tomorrow and see you again every day. Goodbye, Tien. Thank you.
Bye, Mister.
Okay, goodbye.